when your children are this naughty. There are no quick fixes.
Jimmy, let go of my hair!
Shut up, shut up.
This has got to stop.
I'll just feel that I can't take no more. I'll just break down and cry.
5 families are on a 2-month journey to change their lives.
There'll be tears and tantrums, and that's not just from the children, but they can get through it.
This week, the parents must break with old habits and start again.
Aaron, get in bed! You're not even listening to me!
As they attempt to tackle high-risk situations.
Well done for using your manners. Give me a kiss.
And clinical psychologist Claire Halsey visits a family in crisis.
Please shut up!
It could be the toughest week
I'll come back and
so
get you.
far.
But stay in there, because you...
Ow, I felt like I've wanted to kill him.
I don't know when they're carrying on what I should do.
Like Jekyll and Hyde, isn't she? One minute she can be great, the next minute, bang.
Had we had Thomas first, we perhaps wouldn't have had another child.
I believe that he will end up going out there and murdering somebody, or somebody's going to take his life.
I hope you're watching this.
Aaron, Bradley, come on, love. You're getting up.
It's the morning of the 4th parenting session.
Well, get up, boy.
All over Britain, the parents are getting ready to travel to London.
No, Maggie, school shoes! Come on!
Well done, Rio. I'm proud of you for getting dressed like a good boy.
So far, they've learnt to look for positives and praise their children.
Gonna have to try and squeeze all the stars in for all this good behaviour today.
Time out.
And since the last session, they've been trying out discipline.
Right, 10 minutes and time out. Sit there.
Christine McLeod won a 2-hour battle putting son Jamie in time out.
Sorry.
Do you mean it?
Yeah.
This week, the stakes get even higher, as today's session is about how to deal with high-risk situations.
Look, everybody in the shop is watching us.
These hotspots include trips out in public, like
Listen
shopping.
to me. You've been very, very naughty.
Get in the bed!
And bedtime.
Can't be asked. They just won't listen. Finds me up.
Welcome to session 4. This week we're going to tackle your biggest parenting challenges.
The parents are now halfway through the Triple P parenting programme. And some have already made huge changes in their parenting styles, under the guidance of clinical psychologist Claire Halsey.
I'm really, really keen to hear how you've been getting on. Christine, you're sat here quietly smiling. It's your turn to tell us your successes.
Yeah, the strategies I used this week was the time out Wednesday. There was a point that Jamie really, he really pushed the boundaries, and he would put up a good fight. But I mean, if I said to him, if I'm here at 11 o'clock tonight, then you're staying there and you're going to finish the 10 minutes.
The grit and determination in your voice, it's fantastic. Amanda?
Nothing, because we've had the worst week in the world. So I've not even taken notes of my kids this week. So we're going to start all over again tomorrow.
All right. Well, I'll be phoning you and supporting you this coming week.
To help our parents change the way they deal with high-risk situations, once again, Claire shows some real-life examples.
Get out now!
First up,
I'm not having it like I got it last. No, I'm not having it like I got it last night.
Right, go and lie down, Jamie, and I'm turning it off. That's your choice. I'm
But it's the parents having the nightmares.
You're obviously not going to go to sleep. I'm not joking.
It's 10 p.m. and 7-year-old Aaron and 5-year-old Bradley Lockridge are still wide awake and watching the telly.
Why are you still not asleep? You just took the piss. The lights are going out! Get in!
Mum Shelley always has problems getting the boys to sleep before 11 p.m.
Aaron! Get in the bed.
I can't see!
In that bed. Get in the bed!
Get off, you bitch!
Winds me up.
I'm always like that with them, they just wind me up.
Okay. The idea is you need to feel in control of bedtime, so you don't get wound up and you don't end up shouting, because shouting and sleeping don't go together.
Lost.
They need to know the ground rule of what is expected of them exactly. What's in it for them to just run straight up into their bedroom at the moment? Not much. Well, what's a nice thing children get at bedtime? A story. Kiss and a cuddle and a story.
All to do with books, they don't want to know. I've tried.
Even if you read them a story?
They will not even read the school books, what they've got to read when they come
read
home.
them a story.
Yeah, we'll do it, but I don't think they'd be. I'd probably just get that. I don't mind them watching a bit of telly when they go to bed. But I do know they watch too much telly when they go to bed.
Shelley's dependence on television at bedtime does not sit well with Claire.
I'm really passionate about the need to turn the television off before children go to sleep. This is a really good discussion because actually there's an obvious statement here. To watch television, you have to have your eyes open.
Yeah.
And that is incompatible with sleeping. So please, from this week on, no TV at bedtime. OK, is it a deal?
It's not just TV at bedtime that's got to go. This week, the parents need to break with old habits and unpick everything they think they know about trips out in public. So next up, it's shopping.
Rio, go and put that back.
In this clip, Joanna Dundon has taken her 5-year-old son Rio to the local supermarket.
Pass it me, pass it me.
We're gone.
Listen.
But he's decided a simple browse
Hold
is
the
not
trolley.
an option.
Hold the trolley. Rio. Listen. Stop. Run it. Look at me. Stop running around in here. Give me a hand now. Kiana.
You saw how hilarious he found it. You know, he's laughing away, he's got mum running up and down the aisles, you're getting more anxious because you think, where is he?
Got mum's full attention, hasn't he?
Well, more than that, he's got mum running up and down the aisles. It's loads of fun, isn't it? To think about keeping your children busy and engaged while you're out. If children get bored, they tend to get into strife, don't they? What would you do to prepare in advance before you took your children on a shopping trip? What could you do to make it easier?
Shopping list first.
Shopping list first, yeah. One for you or one for the children?
Well, for both, really.
Yeah.
And then they're involved in getting bits and bobs off the shelves.
Pictorial shopping lists are quite nice, that they can match the picture to the item as well, is good for the younger child. The next thing to do is to give them some rewards for the behaviour you want. And the crucial thing about this is that they get them when they're behaving well.
When you said that, because Yvonne sometimes, when he's been naughty, she'll get something out of the trolley, open it and give him something just to keep him quiet.
Look at this face.
It does work, it does work, though.
Yes, and you know what it works? It quietens them in the temporary, but what it tells them is, if I kick off, I get a reward. So, before they start to kick off, get in with the reward. Preparing in advance is setting yourself up for success. OK, ready for the lucky last?
Tom.
Every Saturday, Paul Hardy takes 3-year-old Thomas to the local swimming baths to watch his sister Josie take part in her swimming class. It's an ideal opportunity for Tom to play up. Claire believes that again, planning is key.
Stop banging.
Perfect opportunity for a planned activities routine. A typical waiting situation, isn't it, where he's in a very, very boring environment, waiting for something to happen. There's a pained face there,
Yeah,
Paul.
no, it's just, no, I was planned ignoring, really, at the beginning there. I was just ignoring him, hoping he'd stop.
What would you need to get in advance to take with you?
Obviously, some, as you said, some toy or puzzles just to take with us and hopefully it catches attention with that.
When you invest in a bit of advanced planning, you're going to save time on the day because he's going to be next to you playing, and you can look up and watch Josie doing her swimming and pay some small pieces of attention to Thomas. I've got every confidence in you. You can do this.
What's on your shopping list?
Cheese and mushroom.
That's it, goodbye.
It's the day after the parenting session, and 3 mums are preparing to hit the shops.
Last time we went shopping, it was a nightmare. Running off everywhere, not listening.
A trip to the supermarket has become the high-risk situation they dread most.
Look at me. Stop.
No, I won't.
Stop.
No, I won't.
Dealing with embarrassing behaviour out in public.
right now. Jamie, for goodness sake!
Tom.
But today, they're armed with new strategies and feeling confident.
What did Mummy say this morning? What did...
Not one off.
There we are, you see? Because Mummy really wants your help. What I'm going to do, which I thought was a fantastic idea, I'm going to make Tom a little shopping list of his own that Tom's going to get himself. She said take a little snack for him. And a little drink. To be honest, I'm not looking forward to it because I know what he'll be like.
Go!
In Glasgow,
There's your list, okay?
Christine McLeod has also been preparing in advance. She's established some ground rules for 7-year-old Jamie.
Jamie's not allowed to disappear, he's got to walk by me all the time. He's not to touch things unless I tell him he can. So today he's going to see how far we've come. Okay? You're going to hold on to this for me? Right, well, no, you've got to walk beside me. Walk beside me. No, Jamie, I'm not going into... Good boy. No, if you're going to run off, Jamie, you don't want to have your shopping list? Do you want to do time out? Right, Jamie, don't disappear.
It's not a promising start.
Give me your hand.
We can't sit in that bit, so get down.
In Runcorn, fellow
Right,
single
we're there,
mum
waiting.
Joanna Dundon is also having
Right,
trouble
come.
with
I wanted you
5-year-old
to
son
pick the
Rio.
stuff up for Mummy. You can't get in that bit.
I want to.
You're too big.
I want to.
Right, let's go over here then for quiet time in the corner in the trolley. 2 minutes quiet time until Rio gets out. 10:20. We're not actually going in till Rio's out and he's walking nicely at the trolley. Well done, Rio. Getting out of the trolley and going to help me. Rio.
Now Rio's calmed down, Joanna's ready to move on.
Well done. Careful now, because it's going to be quite busy.
Yeah? No, I can't carry him. Push this. You sit in there for a bit.
In Bolton Le Sands, Yvonne Hardy usually relies on husband Paul for support when shopping with son Thomas.
That's it. Good boy, Thomas.
But today she's on her own and is banking on a simple shopping list to keep Thomas entertained.
What was on your list? What are those? Mushrooms. Mushrooms, clever boy. And who likes mushrooms?
Me.
Thomas does.
So far, so good.
Yeah. Good boy. Right, Thomas, what else was on your list? What was this, look?
Cheese.
What's this here? Cheese. Which ones does Thomas like? It's definitely a lot different than him tearing up and down the aisles.
To keep the good behaviour going, Yvonne follows Claire Halsey's advice and rewards him with a treat.
You're doing very well sat in there, Thomas.
Good boy.
Up in Glasgow, after a bad start,
That's a good boy.
7-year-old Jamie McLeod is just
Jamie,
about getting to
Jamie.
grips with the ground rules.
I thought we agreed that you don't run off. Come back over beside the trolley. Come over to the trolley, Jamie. You're not getting them. You'll get them when we come over here. And you don't touch things unless Mum tells you to. Jamie, stand over here. Good boy.
But Christine's still got to get past the dreaded sweetie aisle without a scene.
Right, okay. We know that we're not getting things from here just now, don't we? Because Mum, we've agreed. No, we can't. No.
Oh, I'm getting
No.
mints. Good boy.
You know that you can't have toys today, don't you?
Looking at them.
That's fine. I don't have a problem with that whatsoever.
Well done. Put them right in the back. Well done, Rio. Right. Come
Over
round
in
this way.
Runcorn, Joanna's use of quiet
this way,
time
watch the
seems to
trolley.
have had the
Oh.
desired effect.
Do you need an hand with the trolley? Well done, mate. Excellent. Well done.
She's fully in control,
Well
and
done,
along with
mate.
plenty of praise for
Excellent.
good behaviour, Rio's towing the line.
There you go, look. Careful, love, you don't climb up. I will get them, get down. Thank you for listening. Yes, I will, love. Go and get... Well done for using your manners. Give me a kiss. Well done. It's a very busy Saturday morning, as you can see. Never do this on a Saturday. I'd come Monday afternoon. Monday is for me, just because they're in school, and this is going well, so I'm really made up. Really made up with him. Rio, can you put that one in, love?
No, put them back. These ones are no good. Is it? Right, thanks. He's been fine. Been a lot of changes. I didn't think he would adapted quite well, but he has. He's done really, really well, so I'm really glad of that.
You got everything off your shopping list, Jamie?
Have a Mum?
Well, I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think that's us. No, and...
I've gone to my shopping list up.
Right. Jamie, for goodness sake. Can't throw things
I
away.
did it on my
Can't throw things away.
I did it.
Do you know, I can't believe how good you're being sitting in there. Wait till I tell Daddy.
Back in Bolton Le Sands, the dreaded trip to the shops
To the left.
is almost over.
No.
Here they are, look.
No. Wheelie.
But there's still time for one more strategy.
Wheelie.
Jam donuts, Tom.
A bit of planned ignoring.
Right. Shall we go to the checkout?
Mummy, have you gone Willie?
No, we don't say that, Thomas.
Mummy, have you gone Willie?
I'm just going to do the ignoring now.
Mum, I want to get out.
Just wait. If you get out,
Yeah.
do you remember the rule?
Yeah.
Yeah, what was the rule?
Not run off.
Not run off, to stay with Mummy.
Oh.
Right, are you going to help me put the shopping on the thing?
Before
Do you
the
want to
course,
help me
these
load it
parents
all?
rarely even finish their shopping.
Good boy, Thomas. You help.
But with a little patience and some advanced planning,
I think you deserve them. That was a clever boy, well done.
today has been a major breakthrough.
Today, it was like a hassle-free shopping trip, and I think this is all because of the strategies that have been put together in the past couple of weeks. He said he was proud of himself, didn't you?
Yeah.
Good boy, Thomas, for staying there. Just cannot believe the massive difference.
Woo! Whatever I've learned, all in the Triple P programme, the main thing is the descriptive praise. That is powerful. I love you.
The mums and dads are now halfway through the parenting sessions, and many are winning.
Brandon!
But in Stevenage, the Nashes are still struggling.
Come here.
Hey, Dilly!
Look at the state of him.
9-year-old Brandon has thrown a glass of blackcurrant juice over his friend.
Look! Is there any need to do that? Get your ass indoors.
To make long-lasting changes in their lives, the parents must show 100% commitment.
You go upstairs, Amanda, buddy.
I want to know what happened.
But Amanda and Lee Nash are finding it difficult to shake off old discipline habits and parent as a team.
You just said, get him in.
No, I didn't. I said, get him into... Do you know what I mean? Not throw him upstairs.
I didn't throw him upstairs. I said, get in. I didn't throw him upstairs.
Brandon! Get my week.
If it said your apology, you're not going out tonight no more. That's it. Stay indoors. No, Brandon, you've done it. No one else, haven't you? But Brandon needs to be taught a lesson.
That's what the kind of thing I would have done as a kid, so...
So you're condoning what he's done then?
No, I just thought it was highly amusing. I'd rather him doing that than punch him.
I don't believe this. So I've just been undermined now.
I am concerned about Lee and Amanda. They're quite clear that they perhaps haven't tried some of the strategies, but my bigger concern is about them parenting together as a team, and that's probably their biggest challenge and my biggest worry, about them agreeing on their parenting approach.
Oh, marks in the snow. Whose are these claws? Where do they go? What's this one?
Read your EastEnders!
I don't believe this. Am I going to do anything right tonight?
No.
No, I didn't think I was going to.
Who did grab that colour?
I don't believe I can't read her a book.
It's the only thing I've watched all day. I'll read her it. Bollocks, John, go to bed.
Oh, I don't believe this. What's it, have a go at Lee night tonight or something? The snow fell fast and the wind blew wild. Into the wood went the Gruffalo's child.
That's it. I've had enough. I've had it tonight. That's it.
Following this week's session, Claire Halsey decides it's time to have an honest chat with the Nashes.
Hello.
Hello, Lee. It's Claire speaking.
Hello, Claire. How are you?
Hi. How are the ground rules going then? Is that going well?
The ground rules are going very well, actually, yeah.
Great.
What
are they?
Our ground rules are no talk calmly and politely, i.e. no swearing, all them sorts of things in the house.
Yeah.
Tidy up after yourselves.
Yeah.
And what's my third one? Keep your hands and feet to yourself.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
Those sound really good. And are you and Amanda sticking to them as well?
We are, yes.
No so using a polite voice in the house?
Yes.
That is brilliant.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah.
Great. I would have to say I was concerned about the two of you on Saturday.
Yeah.
And also that you're now almost a week behind the other parents
Yeah.
in applying the strategies.
Yeah.
So what I'd really like to do is come down and see you on Monday.
Right.
And have an extra booster session with you, really.
No problem, yeah.
To go through in a bit more detail.
Yeah.
So that, you know, that we really tweak and hone everything you're doing.
Yeah.
Does that sound okay?
Yeah, brilliant, yeah.
We'll see you Monday.
No problem.
Okay, thanks
Thank
ever
you, Claire.
so, Lee. Okay, bye now.
Aaron, put your shoes in that box now.
Well, some of them and I will.
It's been 5 weeks since the parenting sessions
Aaron, you want a
began.
back chat? It's time out.
Most of the mums and dads are making significant strides in their parenting skills.
Well done, you're doing your time now. Would you like some breakfast?
But down in Stevenage, Amanda and Lee Nash have barely even started.
You didn't start when you walked in the door. I knew it, do you know that?
So today, concerned about their commitment to the course, Claire Halsey is taking the unusual step of paying the Nashes a visit. At home.
Hi, Amanda. Nice to see you.
It's a last-ditch attempt to get them back on track.
Do both of you know why I've come to visit you today?
No, not really.
No.
As you probably know, I see the footage from all the families. I do see both of you actually going off like a bottle of pop.
Yeah.
And what I want to get at is what's the thought and the feeling that goes on?
Makes me angry.
Why?
If I ask them to do something, they don't do it.
What does it say about you as a father?
I'm setting probably a bad example to them.
You're their biggest and most
Yeah.
important people in their lives. And you're not setting them up for success in later life, because if they think all their problems in life can be solved by going off, they're going to get in serious trouble. Would a better thing be to learn some different ways to calm down?
Probably.
So that you don't get, both of you don't get so agitated.
Yeah, it'd probably be a good thing for the pair of us to learn to calm down a lot more.
Count to 10, count backwards to 10, count backwards from 100. Think of the children as they were being born, or babies, or something that makes you think, oh, phew, I love these kids. What will help is you back each other up, but you can't calm her down.
I can't
and,
calm
and
you
vice
down.
versa. Only Amanda can calm herself down with your support, but you can't fix it, and vice versa.
We are a divided house. We're dysfunctional. We're very dysfunctional.
But you have a chance now, you know,
Put it all back
you've
together.
got a chance to really work together on
Yeah.
this. If you don't grab it, that's sad.
Pick them up. Make you big and strong.
In Bolton-le-Sands, it's breakfast time at the Hardys.
Tell me you're going to give yourself wind.
Today, it's husband Paul's turn to tackle an outing in public with 3-year-old Thomas.
Goodbye.
He's taking daughter Josie to her weekly swimming lesson, and armed with some new strategies, he's determined that today he's the boss.
Fucking hell.
Pardon? Thomas, we don't say that word.
Fucking hell.
Thomas.
Sorry.
Right, time out. Come on.
Yeah, time out.
We don't say that, Thomas. It's a naughty word. Sit down there. You're going to stay there for 2 minutes.
I'm sorry. Daddy. Yeah, give me a cuddle. Daddy, I love you so much.
Talk about emotional blackmail.
Daddy, I love you so much.
Right. Your minute's up now. Return and eat your breakfast.
No.
Come on. Come and eat your breakfast like a good boy. Go on. Good boy, well done.
During this week's session, our parents learnt that planning in advance is key to peaceful trips out in public.
So the ground rules for today, Thomas, are that you stay with Daddy inside the swimming bath.
Okay with Daddy.
You don't run off, and we play nicely.
I play nicely.
Good boy. Because it's a bit of a nightmare going swimming. So if it was made easier, it'd be super. Thomas, we don't say naughty words, do we?
Sorry.
Come on, Tiddles.
Paul Hardy was told children often misbehave in public places simply because they're bored.
Tom. Wow, that was fast. Well done, Tom. Right, hang on then.
So he's planned some activities for Thomas.
Well done, Tom. Good boy. Brilliant. Listen, you've been such a good boy for 5 minutes now. Dad's going to give you a stamper. Nearly forgot, didn't I?
To keep the good behaviour going, Paul rewards Tom with a stamp on the hand every 5 minutes.
Good boy. Brilliant. Oh, they've been out the door by now. There. I'd have been up and down like a dog at a fair. Right, Tom, for playing nicely for 5 minutes, you get another stamper.
Give me another stamper.
That's for playing nicely, isn't it? That's it. Done it. Well done. That's been a good boy. Very pleased. Makes a nice change to be relaxed rather than on tenterhooks with him, you know. Definite improvement.
It's now 8 p.m. and almost time for bed. For our families, the bedtime routine has always been chaotic.
Betty! Shut up! Bed, now!
That's told you, innit?
Jamie, you better get to your bed.
And with the parents struggling to get the kids to sleep before 11 p.m.
You are tired. You need to go to bed.
They often have little time for themselves.
It's going to be a long night, babe.
Brad, turn the telly off, Bradley. And if you don't, I will.
This week, the parents were told they need to break old habits in order to crack the bedtime routine. This included no TV before bed.
Hey.
Bradley, turn it off. Turn it
In
off,
Leeds,
Bradley.
5-year-old Bradley
Turn the telly off,
Lockridge is
Bradley.
used to watching 10 hours of TV a day.
Turn the telly off, Bradley.
So he's rebelling against the new rule.
Get off that. You couldn't get him moving off. You'll stay there.
But Shelley is still
I'm not
struggling
doing
with
this, I've
time
asked
out.
you. Move. Stay there. Stay there. I'm not laughing at you, Brad.
Let me go.
I don't find you funny. I think you're pathetic. Well, I ain't saying thank you for staying there because you never did. Get out. Get out. Get out before I kick you out of ass.
How did that go?
Bit shit, wasn't it? They just laugh at me. Thinks it's funny. Can't believe they spat in my face. Fucking hate that.
When we go to bed tonight, Kenzie,
Yeah.
are we going to listen? Shh. Jamie.
Sit down.
Up in Glasgow, Christine McLeod is
Jamie,
trying to establish some
are you gonna
ground
be quiet?
rules for bedtime.
Right, when we go to bed tonight, right, there's going to be a few new rules, just like we've got the ones... excuse me, could you stop interrupting me, please?
This is bedtime.
there's going to be some rules. When we go to bed, why do we go to bed? And I don't want any funny answers. I want...
Sleep!
Right. There's always a hassle getting Jamie to bed. I tried to put Jamie to his bed to say 8:30, 9 o'clock. We could still be awake at 1 o'clock in the morning. Jamie would still be running about. On and on and on.
If Christine's going to have a successful bedtime, she needs both Jamie and his sister Kenzie to be calm.
Oh, here we go. You just sit there. You sit there just now, son, right? Quiet time, right? 2 minutes. I'll come back and get you. You sit there as well. You've got 2 minutes in quiet time.
Can I go to the toilet?
You can go in a minute once you've done your quiet time. 1 more minute.
Christine has never used quiet time for both Jamie and Kenzie at the same time.
Right, Kenzie, you're going into time out now for 5 minutes. It's funny, isn't it? You go to the top of the stairs, please. No, I'll tell you in a wee minute when it's finished. Right, you ready to come out of time out now, Kenzie? He's going to be good and sit and listen to the rules?
Yeah.
Good girl. Right, give me your hand and we'll go and do the rules. Right, okay, right, so when we go to bed at night, we're going to go and we're going to sleep, right? I will spend 10 minutes with both of you at night time once you're tucked up in your bed, providing that you have went to bed without any hassles. If you are good tonight and you go to bed, and then you will get to stay up later tomorrow night, okay?
I don't know.
No, Jamie, I want a wee chat with you. Right, do you understand what we're going to do then each night?
Go to bed with a story and drink, and then you are going to shut it down for us now, and we eat it here.
And then we go upstairs and I spend 10 minutes with both of you, okay? Right, you go up and get changed and get yourself washed, Jamie. I imagine they won't respond too great to the rules that are set out tonight. You know, it's going to take time for them to adjust to them, but it will happen.
It is now 8:05.
In Bolton Le Sands, it's 3-year-old Thomas Hardy's bedtime.
Come on then, you come with Daddy.
Thomas always insists his mum Yvonne takes him to bed.
Come on, Tom. No, come, we've got a really good story to read you, Tom.
You go and climb into bed for Mummy.
No.
Yeah, listen, you go climb into bed for Mummy with Daddy.
I want you to get me up.
But tonight,
Daddy
in an
really
attempt to
wants
break
to,
the old
Tom.
routine,
Daddy really wants to.
Dad Paul is taking
Mummy's
over.
just going to do this, then I'll be up later.
Come on, upstairs, we'll go and get your pyjamas. Here's your story.
I want Mummy. Go get Mummy.
No, come on, lie down. Go on, Daddy will lie with you.
I want Mummy.
Mummy's downstairs, Tom. Come on. Listen, come here. Come here. Good boy. Good boy. Well done. Come here. Listen. Listen. Listen, Tom. Mummy can't come up all the time. Oh, you're yawning. Come on. You close your eyes for Daddy and give Daddy a big hug. You close your eyes. It's a nice big hug for Daddy. This is nice. Close those tired eyes. Good boy. That's it. That was brilliant. Chuffed to bits with that, especially when he was so adamant. What Yvonne? Pretty damn amazed, actually.
Teeth. Oh, yes. Teeth. I'll brush them for you.
Back in Leeds, Simon and Shelley Lockridge are also having trouble getting sons Aaron and Bradley into bed.
Dad, can I watch a video that way gets me to
No, I'm not, you're not watching the video. I'm going to read the story instead.
Tonight, there's no more TV, but Shelley's going to read them a story instead. The news hasn't gone down well.
Bradley, please brush your teeth. Bradley, please brush your teeth, son. Bradley, brush your teeth before bed, please. Get up and brush your teeth. It doesn't need to be dark. The time is the time. Okay, it's after 8 o'clock. You've got school in the morning. Get ready for bed. Brush your teeth. your teeth. Bedroom. Bedroom. Jammers. You have holes in your teeth.
I could do Gradely Lassies, which are two high compliments in the North Country, and thought that whereby you may perceive
Over in
that Mr. Grahams
Glasgow,
had not been
the new ground rules
properly
are
inspected
almost having
government
the
national
desired
school,
effect.
which means that you never had an education. Now, I dare say you never get up at 3 o'clock in the midsummer morning. Some people get up then. Jamie, if you don't go in there, I won't come and read you a story.
Oh, Mum, it's not fair.
It is fair because you're going to get 10 minutes with Mum in a minute.
You love her more than me.
No, I don't love her more than you, but I tell you this, Jamie, if you don't go into your bedroom, you will have to go to bed early tomorrow and you want to get to stay up late. And I know that you don't want that, do you? Right, where was I? Where were we?
Back in Leeds, things are going from bad to worse.
Alan, pack it in now. Hey! No need for that. You did that to me earlier.
Apologise. Not tonight, because you've done all but whinge. Kick off. Carry on. Back chat. How many ground rules have you broken?
None.
I think you've broken nearly all of them a day, mate.
No, I am. Up yours.
Hey!
Don't talk to me like that. I talk to you calmly, I talk to you too politely. I ask you please, get in your beds and settle down for the story now. Will you get in your bed and stay in your bed? Shall I go get that book for them? You testing me now?
No, Partner's not going to listen.
Shall I take it away right now for you? Shall I do it? Do you want me to do it? Leave it alone.
Get in the bed, because you've done your poor dad's edit.
I mean, free.
No, that was stupid, wasn't it? Stop pissing about.
I talk to you calmly.
It looks like another long night at the Lockridges.
Get in your beds and settle down.
Night, night. Mwah.
Love you.
I love you too, right?
Up in
Yeah,
Glasgow,
night, night.
7-year-old Jamie
You
McLeod
jump
is
into your
stuffed
bed.
in ground rules.
You've got 10 minutes with me, okay? Right, this book is called Treasure Island, okay?
And is being rewarded with a story.
Dr. Livesey and the rest of these gentlemen having asked me to write down the whole particulars
For the
about
first
Treasure
time
Island.
ever,
Wait a
Jamie
minute.
has gone to bed without watching one of his
We're
favourite
keeping
action
nothing back
films.
but the baby. Give me a kiss in. Mwah. Right, I love you. Night night. I'm going to leave your door like that, right?
No.
Just like that, that's fine.
Over.
No, it's fine the way it is, Jamie. Remember, I can hear everything.
Tonight has been the biggest breakthrough in an amazing week for Christine.
It's 9 o'clock at night and he's in his bed. Unbelievable. This is, to me, it's like recovering from an illness. Everything's all starting to gel together now. His behaviour, I know how to deal with that now, and I know how to deal with him going to bed, and it's just everything's starting to work out the way I've always imagined that I'd like my family to be. Unbelievable.
Look, just shut up because I'm not having what I had last night. Just ignore him. It's all your fault, said Henry. It's yours, said Peter. The front door opened, Dad came in. He looked pale.
It's 11 p.m. and in Leeds, for the first time ever, Shelley Lockridge is trying to read
No, I'm not
sons Aaron and
feeling well,
Bradley
said
a
Dad.
story.
Going to bed. Horrid Henry was bored. Don't!
Mama, what's that?
Horrid Henry, like you two, was fed up. What was the point of being
Shelley
sick
has been
if you
told to
couldn't
remain
watch
calm
TV
if
and
she
you
wants
couldn't play on
results.
the computer? You're not even listening!
I'm making my bed.
I'm hungry, complained Horrid Henry. Oh, forget it, I'm off.
She's been reading for 2 minutes.
No, you're not sorry. You're just pissing about. Aaron, get in bed! You're not even listening to me. He's taking piss, he's jumping about bedroom, laughing his head off.
Shall I take the book downstairs? You can't sit down nicely together and listen to a simple story. That's why you haven't been getting them. Just get in your bed. You're not having one tonight. Stop screaming at the kids.
I only do it when I'm in bad mood.
Well, you don't have to scream at them, do you?
They don't listen, I feel like I'm talking to the wall. So if I raise my voice, they listen to me.
No, they don't, Ursula.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
It's no, you can't do that all the time. Oh, you were fucking this and fucking that and fucking this and fucking that. That's all you were saying to them.
Yeah, because...
You can't talk to them like that.
Yeah, because...
Just have a breather and talk to them.
Alright, I'll stop screaming. I won't swear in front of them, or I'll try not to. What things are you going to agree to?
I got more what we're doing this course than you have.
Only swearing and telling me to stop shouting. You haven't done
that.
that.
You thickhead.
I've written more in my book than what you
Do you want a sticker for that?
Yeah, won't mind. What do I get if I get 5 stickers?
Who's going up the tree?
It's been 3 days since a concerned Claire Halsey visited Amanda and Lee Nash at home.
What a shot.
Go on then, squirt it on the plate. No, busy, madhouse. In another...
Since the meeting, they're trying to be calmer and spend some quality time with the kids.
This is not fair because you two are not fighting back.
They've also made some changes in their parenting techniques.
Time for the sticker charts.
I need 2 stickers.
Right, first things first, we have to put a black dot on your one, Georgie, don't we? What did you do earlier?
That goes through.
What did you do earlier? You kicked Sophie, didn't you?
I'm toddling her toes.
So, Jules gets a black dot.
He's got black dot.
Up on a chair, Brandon.
And I got the stickers about it.
Brandon. One for this morning, Maggie.
I never get black
Stick it in the top one.
Upside down.
That's it. Good girl, well done. Good girl.
Yay.
Well done.
We never got black dot.
No, that's right, because you were both good, weren't you? I do think the behaviour charts are working, because they look forward to putting their stickers on. So, and as you saw, Jules knows that he done wrong today because he's got a black dot. And Brandon knows that he done wrong yesterday because he's got a black dot.
On the Triple P programme, you should reward the positives, but never highlight the negatives, as Lee has done with the black dots. But at least where the Nashes are concerned, it's a step in the right direction.
Feeling positive then?
Yes, very positive.
Tonight, Amanda and Lee have decided to try and put 3-year-old daughter Megan to sleep in her own bed.
Here you go.
No.
Since she was born, Megan has always slept with Mum and Dad.
After a long, busy day, Thomas is ready for bed. Peep, peep, he whistles as he goes back to his shed. Both my donkeys have a cough, said the driver. They can't come to the fete. Don't worry, said the fat controller. I'll think of something. Come on, you. Lay you over there. That way round. There you go. You get comfy. Here's your blanket. Here's a good girl. Well, tonight was a great major achievement. I put her in her bed and she wanted a story, so I read her a story and she fell asleep in her own bed tonight. For the first time in probably 3 years since she was born. It's really fulfilling to sit there and read them the story and watch Maggie falling asleep listening to it. It gives us a bit more time together, which is the main thing. We don't really have a lot of time together. Do we, love?
Sometimes I wish my kids could stay up later. I prefer to spend time with them sometimes, but...
Could the Nashes have turned a corner?
I'm watching my boink and
Right, pyjamas on and get in now!
Only time will tell.
Get in! Get in!
Next time,
Get in, you little bastard.
the parents go it alone.
Hello, Amanda.
With the help of just one weekly phone call.
Step back. We don't remember anything you've told us.
Well, that makes me feel so good, Amanda.
Forget it, because you're making me angry now.
Who struggles
Aaron, don't do that to me.
and who is triumphant.
Triple P's work, so yeah, I'm happy.
And at the end of an exhausting 2-month journey, is it finally time for happy families?
Cheers, everybody, to the future.
Thanks for watching Nurture. Make sure you subscribe for more modern parenting.